kids, it's good to be back in your computer today. Today, we are going to be watching a little construction project. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Before we get started, let's look at this book named Whose Tools? We will be using some of the tools in this book in our construction project today. I will see you in about 3 minutes.
Whose Tools by Tony Buzia and Jim Datz. Whose Tools? To build a house, start down low. Whose tools are those? Do you know? Chalk line, chisel, jointer, trowel. Whose tools are those? The masons. I smooth the cement until it's flat. Place windows high with floors below. Whose tools are those? Do you know? Hammer, saw, square, level. Whose tools are those? The carpenters. I cut the frame where the windows go. Keep all rooms dry in rain or snow. Whose tools are those? Do you know? Utility knife, snips, ladder, nail gun. Whose tools are those? The roofers. I nail the shingles straight rows. Now add some lights that softly grow. Whose tools are those? Do you know? Linesman pliers, screwdriver, drill, wire stripper. Whose tools are those? The electricians. I string the wire from the switches to the lights. Make the water stop and go. Whose tools are those? Do you know? Pipe cutter, pipe tape, pipe wrench, adjustable wrench. Whose tools are those? The plumbers. I turn the pipe elbows until they're tight. On all 4 walls, bright colors flow. Whose tools are those? Do you know? Brush, roller, masking tape, roller tray. Whose tools are those? The painters. I paint 3 coats on every wall. The house is still not finished though. Who's come to build? It's you. I know. The end.
Now, let's look at some of the tools we will be using in today's project. We will be using a sledgehammer, a power drill, a level, and a measuring tape. We will also need some materials for this part of the project. We will need a flexible border and some wooden stakes. Now we have our tools and materials. Do you want to know what we're going to build? We are building a concrete slab for my water barrel in my horse arena. It's been sitting on soft dirt and it doesn't stay level. With this slab, the barrel will have a good foundation. Before we pour the concrete, we have to make a form. Mr. Benner and Paul are pounding the wooden stakes in with a sledgehammer. The outline is measured and the stakes are placed in the line and pounded in. Paul uses a drill to put the flexible border in place. Mr. Benner uses a level to make sure everything is flat.
That's pretty good.
Now we will need some different tools. We will use a hoe, a shovel, a hose, and a trowel. We will need some more materials too. Now we will need water and concrete mix. Water has to be mixed with concrete before it can be used. The concrete and water must be mixed completely. To finish this project, we will have to keep mixing concrete until we have enough to fill up the space inside the forms. It is also important to wash any concrete dust or wet concrete off your skin because it is caustic, meaning it could hurt your skin if you leave it on. Once all the concrete is inside the forms, it has to be finished with a trowel. Well now, we have to wait for the concrete to cure or dry completely. Let's look at the whole project in fast motion. The project is done and the concrete is ready and hard. Now my water bucket can be filled up and it's ready for the horse whenever he gets thirsty. That's it for today, kids. I can't wait till I see you next time. Bye for now.